Hello Minecraft gamers, my name is Appleguy and welcome back to more Minecraft. Off camera I did a little bit of construction, so as you can see I have added an extra layer onto the silo. I really like how it looks. Not a big fan of this walkway anymore, but if I make it go perfectly diagonal it doesn't meet where I need it to meet, if that makes any sense. It's not centered between these two buildings, so if I were to go diagonally it'd meet somewhere right here on the path. Not quite sure how that would look, but I like this. I think I'm going to continue up maybe 2 or 3 more layers and then go in and finish it off. That'll be the silo. And then here, actually I've done some work, as I said off camera here, about the inside of this area. So actually let's take care of that right now. Let's go over all the work that I did and then we can finish it off. So first off, I added this back area where we can go in and if necessary we can, activate each of the contraptions. And also we can lock them down. So by clicking both those switches, if we run around to the front, you can see that the pistons are stuck out so they will not produce any more crops, and that's in case, storage gets overloaded or something, which it very well might. I was looking at our numbers the other day and it's pretty intense. So we saw all this, that's all the same. It continues down this way. And we have our very straight line here. Something different though, we do drop down just so I can get through. And then I can actually go up there, but I changed. As you might see, there are now, I can go in front of it quick. There are 3 hoppers all feeding into the system, and they each have a powered rail on top of it. And the powered rail allows the blocks to get transferred in quickly, and then it'll bounce off the slime block because it has enough momentum. So it's super easy, no problem there. We are able to get our full item transfer with good speed, and yeah, that is it. We have now completed our item transferring system here. Super happy to say that it is done, and we can take a look at the gain that we're getting very soon. Just had to make sure that the minecart was actually rotating around. We get a lot of blocks, and I don't know if it's necessarily good that we have so many. And I'll explain that when we get a little further on to where we can see what is happening with the system. Oh, we actually just heard some of it clicking. Very cool. I also modified the alert system here so that it doesn't ring the bell every time something goes off. Alrighty, let's head over here. So I just changed this to pumpkins and melons. I think it used to be sugarcane and seeds. Not into that, but as you can see, we get a lot of melons. It's a great melon farm, and also a great pumpkin farm, as well as 1 sand. I hope that doesn't mean my item sorter is broken again, because for some reason this item sorter just does not work. We're good. Okay. We're fine. Probably just actually sucked up a piece of sand at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in here. I might transition to using melons as food. Not the most efficient source, but we do have just a ton of melons. So, boom. There we go. Melons and pumpkins are dealt with now forever. Yeah, so then obviously the next big task at hand is going to be going through and building this up. So as I said, I think I'm going to do that today on camera, just 1 more layer, and then we can see where we go from there. Of course, I do want to make sure that there is plenty of time to get this build done right. Hold on, I want to watch this get sucked up. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There we go, that one got sucked up, so those will probably take a while to get sucked up, but I mean, it's awesome. I'm a big fan of how the system works. I think we did a great job on the construction of that. I think I forgot to mention I also did some interior decoration. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I did in fact do work on the inside. Let's see. Okay, is any of that visible? Not really. I mean, besides I added like those, and I think I'm going to come in here with stairs. Actually, I can make stairs right now, can't I? There we go. Just make some of those. Yes, I also added this little bit of spruce wood. I am a fan of how it looks, to be honest. I think it looks okay. Not absolutely the best build in Planet Earth that's going to win 10,000 build contests, but I'm happy with it. It is work that I have done myself, and I can say that I took no inspiration from the internet or any other source, and it is entirely 100% mine. You could run it through a plagiarism filter, and you'll probably find it matches something, but I didn't steal from that thing. You guys ever have to do those plagiarism filters in school where they're like, we're gonna see if your paper has any stolen elements, and you're like, yeah, I mean, I just wrote this paper, it's totally fine. And then it gives you like a 60% match. You're like, how did that happen? Generally, that means you use too many quotes. I don't know why I'm explaining this now. No one cares, but whatever. Man, you know how many times I had to resubmit things or I got worried because I was like, shoot, I have like a 99, well, never 99, but I was like, I have a high % match rate. How come that's a thing? And then it was like, oh, by the way, it turns out that in London there was someone who copied the entire book by hand, and that's why your originality reports were all super skewed. This is a dumb story. I don't know why I'm telling it, to be honest. Concerns about the build. Yes, great topic change. Who suggested that topic? Right, so my concerns about the build primarily are that it will look very dull. What was cool about moving in a layer was that you were able to kind of hide all your all the monotony behind the build, because you're like, well, yes, it's the same pattern, but check it out. It goes in a block, there's stairs. And now that I'm building directly up for, you know, however many layers I'm going to be building up for, I don't want that to be the factor that causes me to fail. Also, it's super easy to build when you have the materials. Oh my lord. I grinded out a ton of building materials and it was super worth it. Just got a bunch. I know I'll use them all eventually, so yeah. Okay, I mean, that was one full cycle. Let's see how it's looking. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm thinking I was gonna go up one more block. Now I'm starting to think I want to move in one more layer, go up 2 more, and then roof it off. That's what I'm thinking. That appears to be the best option to me, the builder. And of course, now you shall refer to me as the builder. Just kidding, you can call me whatever you want, besides mean things. I actually, tonight, where I'm recording this, I found out that I'm officially the first search result on YouTube and on Google when you look up Apple Guy. So that's very exciting for me. Probably very boring for most people, but I don't know. I was really excited when I found that out. So thank you all, since that is entirely your work. Not too... I don't know where I was going with that, but I mean, that was all your work. So thank you all. I appreciate you guys looking me up on Google. Or, I don't know. I don't know how Google works, to be honest, but I know that they like what I'm doing. So, must be doing something right. Alrighty. Running a little low on steak. I say as I still have half a stack. Half a stack is low to me. I like to have, you know, anything below like 40 I get uncomfortable. I'm like, what if all of a sudden I need to go on the world's longest Minecraft adventure and I don't have food? This is what comes to my mind. There is no way I used all of the spruce wood already. Okay, just gotta kind of walk down. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with the interior, by the way. And I didn't. Okay, good. Because it's gonna be very empty for a very long part. I was thinking of maybe adding a cactus farm, like a free-flowing cactus farm, that just drops out all of its loot onto the ground, and then it gets sucked up by the hopper vacuum. But haven't, of course, have not decided on that one yet. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna need more stairs. Boom! Oh, slammed onto the ground. Awesome. So guys, it's getting very close to the summer season, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I know I'm gonna play video games, but I was thinking, I think it might have been cool to do some sort of like summer event on this world. Some sort of like, every day in summer we're going out to find a new biome or something, but I don't know what that would be. Obviously finding a new biome wouldn't be sustainable. I don't know. What's cool though is that I have tons and tons of time to find out what I want to do, and that is epic. I love making videos for the channel. Channel is very much so thriving, and you know, you love to see it. You love to see it. I mean, I love to see it. I can only assume you guys love to see it as well, but I do indeed love to see it. So, in case anyone was wondering, you can now all write your news articles on me. Famous YouTube star Apple Guy, quote, loves to see it. Just kidding. No one writes an article about me. Alrighty, so, and of course by that I mean no one writes an article with me even gets away with it. Hahaha. They've tried, but they've failed. Alright, this is a mess of a video. Don't know where I'm going with all these conversations. I'm so lively tonight, but It's lively in a weird way. Oh, I forgot to explain the sand. I was experiencing a little bit of a problem where I thought that the crops were hopping out of the back of the contraption, so I put those there in the effort to deter it from wanting to escape out that way. Not sure if it'll work, but as always, we've got our fingers crossed and, you know, all that good stuff. Hey, speaking of crossing fingers, this is not a good transition, but speaking of crossing fingers, there's something I'm really interested in trying is a master class. I'm wondering, have any of you guys ever done a master class before? Because I keep getting advertisements for them, and they're always things that I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, but nothing that I'm ever like super interested in that fits me. I'm sure I can find one. My pickaxe, no. Like I know there was one for being an astronaut, and that's where the fingers crossed reference comes in. He's like, no astronaut lifts off with their fingers crossed or something. That was like his quote. That one looks cool. Don't want to be an astronaut, but I think it'd be cool to learn. And then there's also there's like acting ones, script writing ones. The script writing one, honestly, I think it has R.L. Stine in it, or maybe that one's just like a horror specifically one, but I mean, I am expressing interest in that. So if anyone has ever done a masterclass, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section, because I may also embark on a masterclass. Here we are. Not sponsored, by the way. Don't know if I need to say that, but I get a little worried sometimes. Someone's gonna be like, he's sponsored by Masterclass. I'm like, I'm not sponsored by Masterclass. So, you know. This is, oh no, I fell all the way down. I'm wondering, I walked all the way back here because I'm a little concerned about the spruce plank section that I'm coming up to. It might just be erased because it comes up to a point here with what should be, I mean, that block right there. Yeah, I mean, this block is gone. It is irrelevant now. Get out of here, block. So I guess as we approach our upper limits, we begin to lose some of our design details. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we are. Yeah, this isn't bad though. Cool. And then of course we need a lot of stairs here. There we go. Alright, continue to build in the upward direction, of course. Sometimes I get into this weird rhythm where I'm able to like place blocks. Let me see if I can do it. It's like, hold on, I can't think of how to do it. I was like placing blocks on the side of another block. I can't really explain it very well, but it happened to me earlier in the video. And basically, I'm pointing like nearly directly down, and I'm still building on a surface of a block that I don't see. Not sure if that's a glitch or just a feature I'm not using to its appropriate usage, but I try. Alrighty, we're doing good. I'm a big fan. Well, except for the falling. Not a big fan of the falling at all. But I like the height. I think it's getting very silo-y, and I'm like, whoa, this is a tall silo. Clearly we're storing something in here. And as I said before, maybe other things will enter the silo as well. Enter the silo. That's like a fantastically terrible name for a game. A bad horror game made by a team of 3 people. Alright, so it looks like I have made the decision to erase one of the spruce lines in favor of this? Is that what I'm seeing? Hold on. Okay, so here we go. I have my 2 spruce. Yeah, one of them just gets plumb erased. Okay. Let's do it. And by plumb erased, I mean I place this block here, and it's never seen again. Hold on, I think I just got the... Nah, whatever. I'm not gonna bother trying to recreate a glitch. The glitch! That's from Wreck-It... I almost said Wreck-It Ernie. It's from Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, that's a cool movie. I never saw the second one, but you know, for being a video games guy like I am, you'd think I'd love that movie. But it was like, you know, a good movie. My favorite animated Disney movie of all time, since you all are dying to know, I will inform you. Actually, I have to think about it. Now I'm put on the spot. We'll just mention some good ones. Finding Nemo's pretty good, but I don't think I'd watch it very often. Not a fan of the Pixar movies that have, like, the sad parts. I can't be, like, sitting here and have my emotions toyed with. You know? Like, if the movie's gonna be sad, it's gotta be, like, one and done. Like Up. Up is a good movie, and I like it because it's sad at the start, and then it's like done with being sad. They don't keep like, well, I mean, I think you're supposed to feel bad. What? I don't feel bad for the guy in Up. No, I do. It's very, I mean, it's got a sad start, but I like how they don't dwell on it being sad. After they set you up for this emotional thing, they're like, okay, he's sad. That's an important plot point, but we're gonna move on now. You can remember that. We don't need to remind you. And that makes me feel very rewarded at the end of the movie. When I'm like, oh yes, I remember he was sad and now he's not sad. It's a good thing I paid attention. You know? We know. Alrighty, so I think we've actually just finished our second layer here. Wow. Bravo. I'm content with that. I gotta view it from a couple of steps back, and with everything, you kind of have to take it all in as one. Okay? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a tower. I'm obviously gonna replace some of the cobblestone with mossy eventually, but yeah, I like it. Oh, there was another thing. Someone had commented on the last video about all these drowned. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of deal with these guys. There's like 1,000 of them here. I don't know if they're having like their union meeting here or something, but they need to not have their union meeting here. So, you know, here we go. We are clearing our lake. Goo Lagoon is free once again from the clutches of the drowned. There's like 5 left. I'll just take care of them. So there we go. There are now much less drowned here. It is safer to swim. The skeleton is a sad admit. Oh, I have 2 hearts. I have half of a heart. There's a creeper. I'm lucky he flew so very far away. Get out of here, punk. Give me XP. Okay, I know I gotta eat. Yeah, I mean, that was a good building session. I feel like we did a good job, guys. I'm happy. Alrighty, let's see. Let's climb to the very top. Oh yeah, I added these emeralds, by the way, because it matches those. I figured that's kind of like a good way to subconsciously remind the person that what they're looking at is part of a larger build. So yeah, I want to, no, don't walk off the edge. Oh my. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. I'll catch you all back here next time for the next episode of Minecraft. Until then, as always, take care.